All right, it's Travel Guru VT back once again. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out with the algorithm. Let's just get right into it. This is season 2, episode 2 of the Flight Deals Travel series, and we went to New Orleans this time. I know this video is a little overdue, but life has been lifing lately, but here we are nonetheless. So this trip, I booked it roughly 3 weeks before takeoff, and the price at booking was $66 in round trip, nonstop both ways from Boston. So and that was on Spirit Airlines. That's one of our favorites we use for the Flight Deals Travel series. So definitely keep them in mind if you're looking for a trip. You know, they might have just the flight you need at the price you want. But back to it though, and I will shout outs to Expedia for co-sponsoring the trip. Really appreciate it, and I look forward to doing much more business with you guys in the future. I'm going to leave a link in the comment section below for my travel shop with Expedia. You know, if you're looking for hotels, flights, whatever, just use the link, book it. You know, you support Travel Guru VT, and you also get a great deal on a hotel, flight, car, or cruise as well, or a package if you need multiple of those things. But let's just get right into it. New Orleans was great. Flight, like I said, nonstop both ways, round trip, 66 at booking, roughly 3 weeks before takeoff. I do a lot of traveling, obviously, so I had some points that I needed to, use up with Spirit, and I believe it was 5,000 points and $11.20. So basically the flight was free. I just had to pay the 560 each way, the taxes. But so 1120, and I got a round trip to New Orleans. So I got there, everything was great. I originally planned on taking the bus so I could, see the city on the way to the hotel, but flight came in just a little bit late, from the bus time. And that particular bus that goes from the airport down towards the French Quarter runs like on a really weird schedule, like every hour and a half or, something to that effect. Weird timing, so it didn't work out. So I ended up taking a Lyft. Lyft was about $32 with tip, not too bad for a 30 plus minute ride. But got to the hotel. Check-in was at 4. I got there around 2 something, but big shots out to Expedia once again, my goal status, and just being a nice person, when I step into the desk and they let me check in early. So I really appreciate that. Shout outs to Sonesta ES Suites on Loyola, I believe, right across from the library and the little police station and whatnot. And it was roughly about a 7-minute walk from the hotel down to the French Quarter, Bourbon Street, all that good stuff everybody likes to do in New Orleans. But so get to the hotel. I was hungry, like I had been waiting for this trip, so I didn't eat anything but a few handfuls of peanuts and some chips on the way. So checked in, put my stuff down, took a 10-minute walk around the corner, went to Golden Wall Chinese, I believe it was. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's on the channel. They had some really good food, really great portions, really great prices, So check out that video if you haven't seen it. It's in the New Orleans playlist on the channel, and it's on the Magic playlist as well. But so got the food, you know, did the review at the room, everything was great. And I had been having some issues with my leg, around that time, but I still wanted to take the trip. But long story short, my leg started acting up, so I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do, but still got some awesome videos while I was out there. All that footage is on the New Orleans playlist as well. But great city, great people, great vibe. Temp was nice. I'm up north in Vermont. It's cold up here, but down there it was, I think, around 70 degrees when I went, 65, 70. So, it was heaven for me, in November when I went down there. But food was excellent. I hit up a couple more places for food. Those are on the New Orleans playlist as well. They have a beautiful rooftop at the Sonesta ES Suites I was at. Beautiful rooftop with chairs, a grill. For those that smoke tobacco, you don't have to go out on the streets. You can go out on the deck. I believe it's on the 4th or 5th floor, but you can go out there and, have a cigarette, not be out there in the street, just looking crazy, smoking and whatnot. So definitely a nice vibe up there. Some videos from the deck too on the channel on the New Orleans playlist. Dinner, I ended up hitting a spot, I believe it was New Orleans Hamburger and Seafood Company, but excellent food. Got a nice combo plate. That was so good. Dessert was great as well. Everything went good on that end. In the morning they have breakfast. And it's not your typical continental breakfast. You know, they had some eggs and biscuits and gravy, and some of the stuff you typically wouldn't find at a standard continental hotel breakfast. So they definitely have a good breakfast play as well there. Check that out. And but did the trip. Everything was good. Came home and went back to life and stuff. But definitely, if New Orleans is somewhere you want to check out, and if you're flying out of Boston or pretty much any other major airport, I'm sure you can find some deals to get down there. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. But just wanted to give you guys that update. New Orleans was great. Flight was great. Using points and only paying the tax was great as well. So definitely we appreciate you guys sticking with us. Season 2, episode 2. We got another episode coming. Let's say roughly 5-6 weeks from now, something like that. But it's a kind of a combo deal, but I don't want to give too much away. But we'll be back soon. All right, check us out, Travel Guru VT. We're out.